I need to keep this very honest tonight. But tonight, bro, I was pretty ashamed of my team today. This wasn't the Chelsea team that I've been seeing these last few months. I don't know what team I saw tonight. I don't know what team I saw tonight, yeah. But it felt like I saw a team of boys that was scared, that was nervous about the occasion they're playing in, that was allowing the home fans in the Allianz Arena to get into their heads, yeah. The occasion was too much. I was actually confused. I was baffled, bro. I was disappointed because I had better expectations because I know this team is better than what we saw tonight. I know Maresca is better than what we saw tonight. Yeah? The fear, I'm sorry, it's left a sour taste in my mouth. I don't care about Bayern Munich and their experience and, you know, them playing in this tournament every single season. This is the perfect time to play Bayern. Yeah? This ain't the strongest Bayern squad. They got injuries. They got issues of their own. They didn't have the best window. Bayern fans are arguing that the squad's got weaker compared to last season, especially when there's no Musiala on the field. And boy, if he was on the field tonight, oh my lord, yeah, this could have been embarrassing, bro. It could have been embarrassing. So the fact that we put in this type of PSG loser performance, wow, I'm actually lost for words because listen, when you're in the Champions League, yeah, if you thought you're gonna come here, yeah, play without the ball with no intensity, yeah, respecting Bayern Munich all the time. For God's sake, I've seen Odyssey whenever this guy's on the ball, facing his man, the entire team's backtracking. No one's going towards the ball, bro. And Bayern could smell it on us. They could smell the fear, bro. They could smell it, and they took advantage time and time and time again. But for me, the naivety, you know why it works against Paris Saint-Germain playing this type of way? Because we saw the exact same lineup. The same lineup, bro. But do you know why it worked versus PSG and didn't work tonight? Bro, we respected Bayern Munich. We also played like idiots, like kids. By the time the second half whistle came, you could see that we lost all our energy. We got tired. It worked versus PSG because we took a lead early on, which meant that PSG had to change their tactics to come onto us, which allowed us to sit back a bit. Ideally, if we get the lead in the game today, you would have seen a different performance. But you know what really annoyed me? The fact that our plan A didn't work, and this team thought they could come here today, yeah, and not have the confidence on the ball. I mean, you're playing in the Champions League, for God's sake, yeah? You're playing in the Champions League. This ain't the Conference League, this is the Champions League. You get on that ball. You dominate that ball. You make it work on the ball, yeah. It's not every time you're just waiting for the next counter-attacking move. Like, some of the especially in that first half, I was getting annoyed, bro. I was getting annoyed seeing us wasting our energy, wasting our stamina levels away. I understand that we'll have to get used to playing midweek now, yeah, especially after that game against Brentford. But the stupidity, the good moments you're doing, winning the ball back, there's no options around you. Yeah, no one's coming towards the ball. No passing rotations. Yeah, no, I didn't see anything in terms of how we move the ball that could really open up Bayern. I'm looking at the weakness in their fullbacks, bro. The weakness in their fullbacks, and not once to be target them or get at them at all this whole game. It actually was quite shocking, and it was naive. And we cost ourselves this game by the mistakes today. Oh my lord, the mistakes today, boys. The mistakes today. Yeah, I felt embarrassed for the team. But just how easy it was for Bayern. Bayern didn't have to work. They didn't have to pepper us. They didn't have to really move us like that. This was simple, basic stuff. And I felt like these guys were just stuck in their head tonight. Yeah, they were scared at the moment. That's what I was feeling in the performance, because I wasn't seeing that lack of respect that I know what my team can do. Yeah, I know what these guys can do. The first goal we conceded, the moment I saw that hesitation and closing down, I think Odyssey out wide. Oh my lord. Yeah, easy cutback. And then Tolson can't get his feet in the right position, and Chalobah's giving away an own goal. Like from the deadest, easiest goal. Like you're not even making Bayern work for that moment. And then, of course, because it's obvious we felt the nerves, We felt the occasion today. And you're giving away a penalty. Moises Caicedo was looking like, at times in this game, not all the time, but at times, I was seeing Moises showing all his bad qualities in his first season when he was still finding himself, when he was a bit in his head. He's spoken about those times. We've seen how he's come above that. When I'm seeing this guy being on the wrong side of the ball, making tackles like that in the Champions League, that was naive, Moises. You're better than that. You're better than that, Moy. You're better than that, yeah? You made yourself look silly in that moment, and the team are at a massive disadvantage. 2-0 to Bayern. You've given the game to them. You've given the game to them. They don't even have to work that hard afterwards. We had a little bit of a moment to think about the possibilities. Again, the only guy tonight who showed, actually there was two guys, and I can't believe the second player I'm about to say who showed that he was CL quality today, but them two guys was Cole Palmer and Robert Sanchez. Like, when I'm saying Robert Sanchez is showing up for the occasion and other guys in the team aren't, boy, that's mad. That's actually mad. But that was the truth, because they were our best players. Cole Palmer. Whatever we do in this cell, we better not embarrass our boy. We better not embarrass Cole Palmer. This guy was meant for this level. He should have been at this level for the last 2 years now. Yeah, this is his level, Cole Palmer. He is of this caliber. He walks into that Bayern team, and he walks into most teams in the world. Everything about him is a step ahead of anything I saw from his teammates today. I mean, even the way he controlled it, you know, that carry from the halfway line, just the way the guy is, like, keeps his poise, how he's constantly like doing all these like mental calculations on what the next move is, assessing every situation. The ball's under control as he's scanning. And then, you know what I love about that goal he scores? It's just like, I see so many players mess this type of stuff up. You know, comes inside, plays the ball to Malo Gusto, but he doesn't then dart into the box. He's expecting Gusto to play that pass back to him. Yeah? Because look how he just slows down and takes that pass back in his stride perfectly, which allows him to open his body up and hit that with his left foot. That is the type of goal where most times players are missing the goal, or it's going towards the keeper, or it's going towards the near post. He is world class, yeah, and he proved it tonight. All the best moments came from Cole Palmer magic, making things happen. And it's a shame that Maresca didn't give this guy many options today. There was no partners in crime. Outside of just playing any ball to Joao Pedro to try and Pedro his way through. You know, I mean, he was getting handled at times from Upamecano. Bro, Jonathan Tah, I don't know how this guy's sitting in the field. Like this guy, wham this guy in the face, bro. I don't understand how he was still in the field. I don't understand how this guy was in the fields. But that was like the only options, bro. It felt like he did like a full Crawford on this guy. But outside of just playing these balls for Joao Pedro to be like this lost cause, who's just, in the end, was chasing nothing. Where was the threat coming from? What, Malo Gusto going on 70-yard runs all the time? Yeah? Robert Sanchez being the playmaker out from our defense, trying to catch this guy from 70, 80 yards. I'm not seeing Enzo on the flipping ball. I'm not seeing Moy on the ball. I'm not seeing no one on the ball today. And listen, this is why I have some of these mad thoughts. I just think to myself, don't tell me this Champions League season, yeah, it's just going to be us looking like absolute youths, yeah? Where, don't worry, man, we qualify this season and then we come back again and then we're like, only a tiny bit better than what we did, than what we get last season. Bro, for the money we spent, I know it's not a fair argument, and I hold my hands up. I know it's not. But you just think like, and I say it sometimes, you know, like the money you spent, debt-free club, investing over $1 billion, you're just thinking that we're just a step ahead a little bit more. I'm sorry. I don't think that's a negative thing to say. You'd expect us to be there just a bit closer now. And it just feels like, again, I looked at the bench outside of the first team. I was thinking, raw. You got Santos, you got Esteval, you got Garnacho, you got Hato, you got Achimpong, you got Tyreek George, bro, you got Gu, you got kids. You actually, but that's the truth, isn't it? You got kids on the bench. I can't be expecting these lot to be coming on against a team like Bayern and making ish happen. You know what I mean? And then I don't know, like when I saw the lineup and I saw the bench for the game, it just started making it made me think about things maybe I haven't really been put into the forefront enough. That's been on the back burner, you know? Just thinking, rah, they're looking like a young little boy team. I'm thinking, this is the level. This is the Champions League. And the fact that Bayern Munich aren't even playing at their best, bro, it hurt. Like, I'm seeing them doing cheeky stuff, bro. Halfway line attempts. Oh, that moment in the game where they had that passing passage of like, 30 plus passes, back to front, moving us backwards, then forwards, then to the right, then to the left. Beautiful play, cut back cross, Kane dummy, and Sanchez just saving us in that moment. When I saw that, I was ready to turn the TV off, boys. I was ready to turn it off. Wow. Like, I've not seen us look like jumps like this since probably like the 22-23 season. I was getting some bad flashbacks today. A part of me thinks a lot of it is the approach. I think there was a lot of naivety. I think we expended too much energy with the running stuff. But this is our midweek game. And the fact that there was basically not really much quality with what we did with the ball on the possession, I think it kind of showed us up in this game today because you had to come with something a little bit different. You had to. You know, for making it 2-1, going into that second half, I thought the approach for the first 5 minutes was all right. But Bayern, bro, company doing one over Enzo Maresca. Maresca was coaching this guy not too long ago. Say, hey, Tar. Nah, Tar. You're the guy, but you're not used to this high line. And Chelsea feel like they're smelling blood right now. Kim Min-jae, get your ass on the field. And you could argue he was the best player on the field. No one could get close to him. No one could press him. Moving the ball left, moving the ball right, kick-starting attacks for fun. Once he came on, it kind of nullified anything else what we did, realistically. It kind of did. And then after that moment, from like the 50th minute onwards, I was just looking at the lack of intensity in the press, the hesitation. Guys coming up a yard short, and I was like, this team is tired. This team expended their energy. And I was praying, Maresca, make the flipping sub, make a sub. You need to bring on a double sub of Garnacho and Estevao. Make a sub before Bayern take control in this game and take it away from us. And of course they did that in embarrassing fashion. And when Robert Sanchez can rightfully stick it on the entire team, Sanchez, where the team have been sticking on him in the past, that tells you everything you need to know about the performance from the outfield players today. I'm sorry. Like, listen, I'm not here to be talking about, but they're young, Nini, look at the positives. No. This wasn't a Chelsea performance I saw today that makes me feel like I can have a sense of pride in the team today. Nah. This is the Champions League, kids, yeah? You have to come serious. You have to come correct. This ain't the Conference League, yeah? You can play dead in a half in the Conference League and come back and win it. We did that in the final. But at this level, yeah? In this level, you will get kicked out of the game. You will get done. And for me, this was a self-inflicted defeat from all the individual errors which profited and gave Bayern goals. Summed up by the third goal from Harry Kane, for God's sake. From the way we had no plan with possession, with the way we expended all our energy. Yeah? This was a naive performance today. Maresca, this was a naive performance. And the moment that second half came, there should have been changes. And what annoys me is that, and I even tweeted this, Estevao, how the hell did this guy get 10 minutes? I tweeted at the start of the half, when Garnacho came on and it wasn't a double sub, I was like, are you telling me that Estevao's going to get 10 minutes? And he comes on the 80th minute. But the moment he replaced Enzo, he did nothing in this game today. And bro, I think to myself, in the CL, if I can't use Enzo to receive from the defense, Maresca, what are you doing? Yeah, you need to adapt up. This ain't the Prem, but this guy's playing the Mount Gallagher role. Yeah, if he's not on the ball, helping the team, play out from the back. I don't know. But the moment Estevao replaced him, you're seeing quality between the lines. You're seeing link up. You're seeing connections on the field. You waited until that time to bring him on. You didn't do enough to pose Bayern questions today. And he kind of played into that naivety that we showed. Listen, man, I don't care how I come across in this video. Yeah, I don't say things so everyone can agree with me. But as I'm stressing, I did not see my team today. I didn't see my team today, boys, girls, everyone else. I didn't see my team today. And I feel just like hurt. Maybe a little bit humbled. I had bigger expectations. I know what these guys can do. I know what they can do. But nah, tonight, man, nah, boys. I did not see my real team. I know what these guys can really do. This was an imitation on the field today. And yeah, it's going to be some serious questions, some serious humbling. For this to be your first Champions League game after the years it took us to get here. After all the years it took us to get here. And this is the account you're giving yourselves. Nah, these guys can't be going to bed sleeping this off too easily. I'm sorry. You're better than that. You're better than that. So that's what I got to say on the matter, you guys. Share your thoughts and opinions, and I'll catch you, yeah. Cool.